To be honest, I'm someone who doesn't have a lot of voice. And that stems from the fact that I don't know myself well. But I've been trying hard, especially since I've become close to God, and He has helped me discover who I am. We all deserve to discover who we are, find out what it takes to discover yourself, and do it. The adage, iron sharpens iron, is especially true for me. It takes people outside my family to open up my perspective. My interaction with people is key to discovering myself, and I have found it to be consistently true. To be specific, whenever I find myself outside of family environment, such as at Toastmasters or hang out with friends, my spirit opens up and I can feel a rush of sensation, like a euphoria, as I learn new things about people, life, and myself. I feel like a baby, new to life, finding everything exciting and interesting. Quite recently, I went river trekking with friends at Sansha. One of the people was the host, and his name was also called Ben. Ben was a white Australian who was very Australian and had a strong personality. He was good at evoking my personality out as he intermittently talked and interacted with me. To an extent, he reminded me of my Aussie self, which incited me to bring it out. That morning, I woke up early to get ready to travel to his place and gather. I travelled to Sansha, not expecting much of the day, and boy was I wrong. I didn't know we were to go in the water and walk through it. I thought river trekking meant we walked along it. So as ignorant as I was, I brought open-toe sandals, a towel, but no change of clothes, and my sling bag was not suitable for outdoor activities. So I arrived at this place half prepared, and the host was kind enough to prep me up. I was, however, left without proper footwear. So we reached a point along a river up in the mountains. At one stage, Ben was deciding to bring along a huge floaty and was bold about it. The co-host thought it was a silly idea, but I was able to see manliness and independence, both of which I desire. So we reached the water. Immediately, I felt connected to nature, and I felt alive and eager to explore. I courageously began my journey of river trekking in my shoddy sandals. It was kind of difficult at first, with my sandals not supporting my feet very well on the pebbly surface. Thankfully, not long later, Ben offered to exchange his water hiking shoes with my sandals. But soon after, alas, he lost a sandal to the current. Yet he was kind enough to offer to stay my sandal. That's the Aussie spirit. Ben was someone who was thinking on his feet at all times. At one stage, he left his backpack behind because the water got too deep and he thought we could pick it up on the way back. At another stage, he turned the boulder into a slide by splashing water onto the surface of it. This affected me in that it brought out the adventurous spirit in me. I felt I was almost like Ben, mentally agile and soaring forward. Even though I was only copying him by putting my stuff down and having a go at the slide. At yet another stage, one guy came up with an idea that allowed us to ride the river current on a floaty, tied one end onto rope and held tight by someone on the other end. I thought to myself it was beyond reasonable safety, so I also discovered my boundaries. Throughout the whole trip, Ben would say one thing and I would say something back. Sometimes my reply would be a one-liner, sometimes more. Sometimes it will be personal questions, sometimes it will be remarks, other times it will be longer conversations. I felt that I at least had a voice, which means the world to me. I'm improving. To have a voice is like to be finally able to breathe. Like you never knew you could. It means to be set free from the prison of silence and experience the freedom of what it means to be human. So this trip had me feel like the Aussie side of me coming out, that daring, adventurous, not afraid of making mistakes side of me coming out. I discovered a little more about myself and gained a little more voice. So what I want to say in summary is that God gave us all a personal identity. I'm sure He doesn't want to see us lacking it in any way. Instead, be encouraged to go and do things that help you discover who you are. God bless and live a fulfilling life. Amen.